Well, good evening. Welcome to the DBS Sports. I am Kenson Casimir. We begin tonight with cricket. 17-year-old St. Lucian female cricketer Kiana Joseph has been called up by the West Indies selectors to attend a 2-week training camp from July 2nd to July 16th in Antigua. Well, this is in preparation for the ICC 2020 World Cup to take place in the Caribbean in a few months' time. Kiana Joseph, who has one international wicket to her name, made her debut for the West Indies women's cricket team during the 2017 ICC 50-over Women's World Cup, which was held in England and Wales. In Kiana's own words, "I am determined to regain my place on the West Indies cricket team." Of course, we here at DBS Sports certainly wish her all the best. Well, St. Lucia is once again champions of the Windward Islands Under-19 cricket tournament. The team finished joint first with Grenada, who played well throughout the competition. In the final game of their sub-regional campaign, St. Lucia defeated St. Vincent and the Grenadines. As a result, 4 St. Lucians were called to the Windward Islands Under-19 cricket team. They include Jonel Eugene, Kimani Melius, Simeon Gerson and Keegan Arnold, who was named as a reserve. For finishing with the most wickets of 17 in the week-long event, spinner Simeon Gerson was awarded St. Lucia's MVP. Well, congratulations also goes out to Jad Goodman, who registered an impressive half-century for St. Lucia in this tournament. Well, Rogues Rugby Club are back-to-back champions of the Magnificent Sevens International Rugby Tournament. The local team beat out challenges from a local and regional teams to win the title yet again. Well, the competition into its second year was held at the Saab playing facility in Fiji on Saturday. We spoke to the captain of Rogues.
Today was a brilliant day for Rogues Rugby Club because we had to retain this title, because from last year we won this event, and this year we came back strong. Despite we started a little slow, but this year we come back in victorious at the end of the day.
All right, so Michael Maverick tournament, you guys, of course, overall favorites. With the Warriors came in, two games, defeated y'all, came back, won this tournament. How does that make you feel, and what is the process to get back on top?
Oh, right now, we just shake off all the mistakes that we did in the Michael Maverick tournament. Right now, we working on a little extra play, so we're going back strong this year, hoping that we become victorious in the Community Sevens coming up.
Well, in the featured matchup on the day, Rogues took on Whiptail Warriors for the chance to repeat the amazing feat. Warriors came into this matchup on the backdrop of registering 2 victories against Rogues in the recently held Michael Maverick Rugby Tournament. Both teams came into this matchup after beating all other competitors on the day. In the end, Rogues enjoyed sweet revenge as they snatched away any notion that there was a new king in rugby in St. Lucia. We spoke to the captain of the defeated Whiptail Warriors.
I think we lost focus. I think we just have to take our time and be more aware, like look around and see what's going on. But we didn't do that. If we slow it down a little bit, I think we would have dominated. We lost by 1, and I feel like that one, they got that too easy.
Well, after completing 3 tries to the Warriors' 2, Rogues Rugby Club won the game 17-12. In female rugby action, Les Four, they played yet another tournament undefeated to ease their way to the title. Well, we have more for you from this competition during our Sports Night package. Well, former West Indies wicketkeeper batsman Jeffrey Dujo is expecting heirs to the region's legacy to get the better of Bangladesh when the two meet in an upcoming test series. There was a time when that should have been a foregone conclusion, but in truth, the West Indies start as underdogs, with Bangladesh rightfully holding the higher test ranking. I don't think that I would ever say it, but Bangladesh are above us in the test rankings, said Dujo, before pointing out that despite that fact, the West Indies should be the better team over the 2 games. It is a series that we should win, said Dujo. Winning the series, though, Dujo explained, may come down to the types of pitches the Caribbean produce. For the first time in many years, the West Indies produced lively pitches in their drawn series against Sri Lanka, a series they came ever so close to winning. The result were career best performances from the likes of Shannon Gabriel and Jason Holder, something Dujo wants to see more of. We need something that our bowlers can work with. We still don't have that strong a bowling unit, but we need to give the bowlers a bit more help, and the batsmen have got to stand up and be counted, said Dujo. The first test of the series will take place at the Sir Vivian Richards Cricket Stadium in Antigua, beginning on July 4th. Wow. Well, we take a break, but when we get back, the International Cricket Council to make a big decision that may affect the Lucians, Darren Sammy and Johnson Charles. We'll explain when we get back. Welcome back. Well, the ICC's full members are on the verge of clamping down on player participation in domestic T20 leagues and may well also stop sanctioning such leagues in associate member countries. Now, the mushrooming growth of T20 leagues in recent years has rattled some on the international cricket scene. And the DBS Sports understands that the majority of full members have given an in-principle nod to capping player participation to no more than 3 T20 leagues a year. Wow. This move may affect the amount of money made yearly by the St. Lucian duo of Darren Sammy and, of course, Johnson Charles. In the last 12 months, for instance, Sammy, who has featured in the Pakistan Super League, the Caribbean Premier League, the Bangladesh Premier League, in the Hong Kong T20 Blast, and he's currently playing in the Global T20 Canada. The move, therefore, means that he may just have to narrow down his options to just 3 of those leagues. Meanwhile, Sri Lankan skipper Dinesh Chandimal will not face further sanctions from Sri Lanka Cricket after being found guilty of ball tampering in the recently concluded series against the West Indies. Chandimal was forced to sit out the 3rd test match against the West Indies after umpires reviewed footage of him that showed the player took sweets from his pocket, put them in his mouth, and then used saliva to shine the ball. The sanction was a 1-match ban. The player has, however, vehemently denied allegations of intentionally tampering with the ball, and the Sri Lanka board has sided with the cricketer on the issue. My aim was not to tamper, and that's why I appeal against the ICC. I know, and my teammates know, that I didn't do anything wrong. I can't control the fact that the ICC has imposed a punishment, so I have to accept that and play when I next get a chance, Chandimal said. Sri Lanka Cricket and the Ministry of Sport worked on the premise that Chandimal was innocent. Sri Lanka Sports Minister, that's Faiza Mustafa, said, as you know, when there is an adjudication process, we have to respect it. Chandimal had allegations made against him, and there was due process. There was a certain order. We appealed against it and respect the decision. Well, basketball star LeBron James has agreed to join the Los Angeles Lakers in a 4-year deal worth $154 million, his agents have announced. His move from the Cleveland Cavaliers ends months of speculation. James, who became a free agent on July 1st, is widely considered the best basketball player in the world. Last month, the 33-year-old sports superstar played in his 8th consecutive NBA final, losing to the Golden State Warriors. Well, that's sports, so we'll take a look at the weather. The DBS News continues after the break.